Howdy ho, folks. What are we here for? We're here for unpacking videos. That's what we're here for. Always. Non-stop. Unpacking. What do we have in here? I'm going to snip this corner off like so, as it shouldn't affect anything inside. Just gives me enough room to get the end of these scissors in and snip along this row of tape on this side of the package. Hopefully without damaging anything inside. Yes, there's ample room. Great packing, by the way, bubble envelope, layered, cardboard protection. Oh my God. This is not what I was expecting either. I didn't realize they were going to be in sheets. This, my friends, is something that I only recently, within the last couple months, found out existed. This is part of that era where Comic Images was the big comic book superhero Marvel trading card producer. And I'm a huge Incredible Hulk fan, and I had no idea that they had produced a Comic Images Incredible Hulk trading card set. I had no idea. I've seen the Punisher and Wolverine ones and the Spider-Man ones. I've seen the Ghost Rider ones and was at least aware of them. But I had never heard that there was an Incredible Hulk series until just a few weeks ago. And so, what did I do? I tracked down an affordable set and I got it. Wow. You guys don't even understand how excited I am about this, because it's based on the Peter David Dale Keown era as well, which is my favorite creative team for the Hulk. I mean, there are a lot of good ones, but this was the era when I was really, really digging the new Hulk comics and grabbing them whenever I could find them on newsstands. We couldn't get the new issues every month because I didn't have a local comic store. So I literally had to go to like the grocery store, and the local Radio Shack had a rack, and I would just grab issues I could when they had them. And sometimes they'd be sold out of what you were looking for by the time you got there. It was a small town and they only got a few copies of each comic that they got in. And I'll quit rambling, but just take a look at this. Super cool, very iconic images. And again, I'm pretty sure that they've got a different colorist. They might have been actually using the art directly from Marvel at this point. Wouldn't have been done digitally, but there would have been other ways to transfer that art to cards. But as you see, it starts out during, near the end of the Gray Hulk era. Gray Hulk was the predominant version of the Hulk in the 80s. And as you can see, there was a whole storyline that Peter David and Dale Keown did about the Hulk's multiple personalities conflicting with each other. And eventually, and there's the Thing. That's awesome. I just bought the comic with this cover the other day. Super cool. But it literally leads right in to one of my favorite storylines, a set of my favorite covers done by Keown on the Hulk. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, and I've met him, so I apologize for that if I'm not. But this is super cool. I actually have been trying to tracking down all of these actual issues again and adding good copies to my collection. But this helps. This makes it a little less urgent because this is recapping all of it. I used to have this image on a bandana that I used to wear, as a kid, when I thought a bandana looked good on me. This is so cool. Numbers on the front. It's that Comic Images style where it was always a white border with some kind of themed interior border. That was kind of the trademark visual. And I mean, there's no doubt that Impel really improved on the design, but these are just so thorough and in-depth, and they made trading cards of everything in the 90s, but they didn't always focus on one character and go into the whole story from the comics the way that Comic Images did in some of their sets, and that's what makes them so special. I am super happy to get this. Again, wow. I knew this had been in transit, but I didn't expect it to come today. This is so cool. I'm super happy to get this, and I cannot wait to go through these all and read them. This will be added to my personal collection, and this is coming at the tail end of the Comic Images time with the Marvel license. Now, there is an overlap. You can see this is from 1991. So, at this time, Marvel Universe Series 2 by Impel was already out. So this is long after the Marvel Universe cards produced by Comic Images. But I'm not sure how the licensing worked. You guys know how complicated that can be. Like in the MCU, Hulk can't be in a solo movie because Universal owns part of the rights and all that stuff. So I imagine it was a similar situation here. Maybe they had already signed to do the individual character cards, which they were still producing after the Marvel Universe title went over to Impel. But wow, so cool. I'm really happy about this. This was one of those ones where when I discovered it, I was like, you know what, I might be able to stop collecting cards once I get this. And I might. We'll see. But I can honestly say that, like, now that I have this, I definitely feel like the completest urge to get kind of every set you're interested in is definitely subsided a bit, because this is something that I don't know if I can top my excitement and enjoyment and just wonder of this. So again, I got it on eBay. I got it a great deal, and I could not be happier. I'm not going to bother plugging anything, but I'm just going to mention that if you like this kind of stuff too, check out my other videos or go to my website. Hopefully it's working. I've mentioned previously how my web provider is very unreliable ever since they got bought out by another company. Not super impressed with that situation, but the link will be in the description. It's mikegagno.ca, and if it happens to be working, fantastic. You can check out my creative work as well as links to my eBay store and see what kind of stuff like this I'm selling from my own personal collection on eBay. Thank you for watching. I will see you another day, and until then, I hope you have a great day and you are in good health and you are enjoying whatever it is that you're a fan of. And I am just so happy, and I just wish the same happiness for everyone else. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.